So I stumbled upon this article and I thought this was basically the dumbest product ever created. A company launches cat flavored chips, or basically vajayjay flavored chips, so millennials can get laid more. And if you don't know still what I'm talking about, for those that end up listening to this on all the audio platforms, a company literally made vagina flavored potato chips. Like, what? Like, what? I guess one thing to want to taste that while you're doing some whoopee is another thing to wanting to taste that because, I don't know, you're hungry or depressed. So it's the perfect gift for millennials who lack a lot of lays. If they can't get it in the sack, they can get it in the snack. I swear, some of the people who write these articles are their jokes are so lame. So a chip company that purports to cater to sex-starved 30-somethings boasts a new flavor that supposedly tastes like a woman's vajayjay. Hey, they used the word that I used. After tasting it, you will remember your wildest love adventures, your first real love, and maybe even lose your oral virginity. Reps for Chaz, the Lithuania base creators of the private parroting potato chips claim on their site. Dubbed pussy flavored potato chips, the kinky creations are inspired by a purported generation wide sex drought among millennials who allegedly prefer perusing social media to getting saucy in the sack. By the way, this would be like a fun gift to give to a friend that you want to troll, right? But to get this to eat it is odd. It's odd. I don't know about you, but I'd rather spend money on something that probably tastes good. So, according to several past years' research data around the world, millennials are having 3 times less sex than their parents at the same age. Chaz claimed a generation Y's alleged involuntary celibacy trend per GM Press. It is unbelievable that someone is choosing social media instead of live communication, dating, and real sex. This comes despite recent studies showing that millennials have better, freakier sex than previous generations. Nonetheless, Chaz wanted to replicate sex in the snack form for millennials, like an X rated version of Willy Wonka's three course dinner chewing gum. The chip bags, which run around $9 each, that is some expensive chips, are even emblazoned with the slogan, Lose Your Virginity with Chaz. In order to condense the sex experience into 2D chip form, Chaz reportedly selected the 5 bravest and most experienced team members, boys and girls, and sent them on individual missions to gather the most private part approximating flavors. At the same time, other colleagues were Googling in forums, comments, and found dozens of opinions from different countries of what the pussy taste associates with. The food pornographers wrote of their raunchy recon mission. After summing up the results, agreeing on all the essential sensations of this taste in additional notes, we formed the task and sent it to 3 huge EU manufacturers of spices. Chaz then whittled down the resultant dozens of samples into a few that best approximated the flavor of love. Finally, the fast food firm adjusted the ingredient levels to reflect this taste as close as possible. Per the site, voila, millennials could allegedly finally lose their V card culinarily. Which, to me, it seems like a quicker route to take would have just been to, open like a can of tuna. like, like they made this such like a big deal for like almost no reason. And I think there's only like really two ways that you could potentially make it. Well, actually, no. I think three ways that you could probably change the taste: cleanliness, the amount of fruit someone eats slash drinks, and adding some sort of, I don't know, like lube or something, like flavored lube or something. Other than that, like can of tuna, like the NSFW noshes, which only use real ingredients to spice up your sex life, are apparently not just for sex-deprived millennials. The site describes the frisky frankenfood as a great gift for the one you love, cause to initiate a romantic evening, or just simple delight of your taste buds and fun chat about sex. Now, here's the thing though. What if you're dating a lady, right? And you discover she really loves these chips, right? That she's very familiar with the taste of these chips. How would you react? P.S. For girls and women, if this or previous year you were pleased by someone, it is very likely that you have directly contributed to the creation of this taste. Chaz quipped on the site. Well, that's kind of weird. As of yet, the chips which are currently only distributed in Europe are sold out, but they should be getting a new batch at the end of the month per the site. And Chaz isn't the first chip company to try and replicate a bizarre essence. In 2018, bosses at Doritos have revealed they were launching a new lady-friendly version of the snack, which are quieter to eat and a lot less messy. See now, that makes way more sense, right? A more quieter and less messy chip version of Doritos. That makes perfect sense. But JJ flavored potato chips just sounds like a really dumb product, right? Ugh, Lord. Okay, let's see. Comments. Special edition flavor. Yeast infection. Sounds like it tastes kind of fishy. I agree. How much lower, no pun intended, can they go? So I have to not buy them for a few days every month. Fish chips have been around forever. Honestly, I just thought this was like a really funny article that I can't believe that people actually created a product like this. But what's even crazier, they're sold out. They are literally sold out. Like, what is going on? I mean, feel free to give your thoughts if you stumble upon this. I just thought that this was funny. But hey, I mean, they're making money from it. And this basically goes to show you that you can pretty much make money from basically anything.